This is going to be a really quick channeled message. So first and foremost, I got a message about how the Most High sometimes allows you, and it's not that we don't know this, but it's being highlighted and emphasized at this time. But the Most High would allow you to move in your free will to be taught lessons or to be taught things or be reminded. So that's what I heard. Be ye reminded. Especially like something that goes against your naturality, your, authentic self. Anything that goes against how God created you or created things to be so. An example could be like when we self-medicate, for example, and there's going to be arguments, but let's say when people smoke cigarettes, right? That's something that you're doing on your free will, even though it's ultimately harmful for your body, for your lungs, so it can create adverse effects and issues that work against God's original creation and design of the lungs, of your body, of your mouth, all, those type of things. So that could be like trying to change something about your physicalities that, is one way for a reason. God designed you a certain way for a reason, and realizing after you use your free will to try to go against something that's already natural and organic about yourself, how you end up making a mess, you end up wasting your time, you end up realizing you like how things were prior to you kind of doing the most basically, or you doubting yourself, or you just desiring something that goes against your authenticity or goes against how God created you or designed something to be so. So, yeah, so this could be like what's in the energy like heavily at this time. Whereas people are learning lessons, this can be from minute to extreme, depending on the person, the situation, the activity, the choice, the judgment, right? So that's what's going on. I also had some strange dreams. So I was gonna say like there's a lot going on in the ethers as well. You could be being pulled into other people's dreams, and that could be that can explain why some of your dreams are somewhat strange, or you find yourself in strange places. And this is not to say that you don't end up in strange places, when you're just dreaming or on some type of mission yourself, or there's something that, the divine needs to show you or reveal to you. However, some of those dreams you could be being pulled into other people's dreams, as in someone dreaming about you, and so you pop up there. So for example, those dreams where you're not yourself, you're in somebody else's body, but you can see everything that they see, but it's not you, it's another person, and you're conscious and aware that it's another person that's not you. So that's going on as well. I also dreamed about this really giant owl. So your wisdom, your knowledge, your discernment could be being recognized by significant individuals, or strategically placed individuals at this time, or after, people trying to defame your character and your reputation, or paint you out as something dark and demonic, using strategy for dark reasons or dark intent. People These people who also have a level of wisdom and knowledge and discernment and awareness, something about them being able to resonate with your perspective and your perception, and immediately that kind of clearing things and lifting the veil off those things cloaked in deception, or cloaked in ego, cloaked in extreme pride or haughtiness of other individuals that, may try to taunt you, or target you, or project onto you, or use you as a doormat, right? It's something about even those scenarios, you handling those with ease, handling it with wisdom, being bold in what you say. So calling a thing, like even though we are here in the world, right? in the face of adversity, or in the face of somebody, regardless of their title or, their level of position, when somebody's doing something that you understand in the spiritual aspect of it, you're addressing them from the spiritual aspect. So, for example, if somebody's trying to bait you into an argument, or bait you into conflict, or bait you into triggering you, or to aggravate you, agitate you, you're responding with wisdom, you're responding with discernment, you're responding with divine strategy, you're consulting the divine, allowing the divine to guide you, you're seeing right through the veils and seeing right through the situation, seeing above the situation and moving accordingly. So that's what's going on as well, you guys. So pay attention to people's signs as well, and beyond just their signs. So it's something about connections with placements, with the people whom you are having some type of people who are trying to bait you into conflict or adversity, or people who wants to feel some type of superiority over your energy, who may feel entitled due to some type of difference, whether that be an age difference or a title, or ownership of property, or money, like them feeling like they have more money than you, they live more life than you, whatever the case may be. And that meaning nothing, because you are older than what you seem in the spirit. You have an old soul. So yeah, something about these people underestimating you, and you outsmarting these tactics, these strategies, these obstacles, these booby traps. You outsmarting these energies, and you can also just be picking up on different like symbology to resonate or give you further clarity of what's been going on in energy, what the divine has been communicating with you, to let you know, job well done. Well done. I'm hearing well done, that gospel song. Well done. I just want to make it to heaven. I just want to make it in. So, well done is what Spirit is saying to you, what the Most High is saying. There's something about your South Node, your North Node, that's significant here. Pay attention to the growth and the development, the embodiment of the energies you've been in. Especially as it pertains to your North Node compared to your past, or how you used to respond to certain things in the past, or being baited in the past. Yeah, but you have the victory. You definitely have the victory, and possibly a few situations here, but it's something about things working out, or the divine pulling screens, and things just working out. And don't think that you not vocalizing, or you not speaking up doesn't have a doesn't play a part or play a role, because it does, especially when it comes to manifesting as well, spiritually, or in the ethers and the spirit realm. So yeah, you could be excited about learning something here, passion that you're pursuing, something is improving, or your gifts are making room for you at this time. Yeah, there could have been a situation where people, it's like you're outsmarting individuals. Like, if there's anybody who wants you to envy something about them, or be jealous of them in any way, shape, or form, because they may, they may feel, kind of triggered by certain things about you, whether subconsciously, unconsciously, consciously, intentional or unintentional. But it's something about you outsmarting them by showing them love in an auspicious way, in an auspicious manner, and not in a way that has to be fake, or faking it till you make it you're authentic. So it's kind of like persevere until, no, push, persevere until something happens. You are authentic. You keep it real. You keep it real through and through. and you're not allowing yourself to be puppeted by other people's strategies, especially when it's behind some type of ill intent. Like, you're not giving in, feeding into you're not feeding them the reactions that they're yearning for, that they're plotting for. You're not giving it to them. You're starving them of that very thing. So that's another thing about your wisdom, that massive giant owl. You have, so these people are like small birds to you, as far as what route that they're going to take, what direction that they are going to choose. You're kind of just overseeing and watching these things and moving again with wisdom, moving accordingly. Um, Feeding into your higher self, feeding into your health, feeding into your balance, your homeostasis, your equilibrium. Yeah, like like your strength is very notable um, at this time. Um, you could be picking up on very minor energy of like um, I don't even want to say doubting yourself, but it could be regards to love, but you could be having things coming up. Like, I think Pluto is still in retrograde until October. Things could be coming up throughout, like some type of history, like maybe your love history of how individuals, like a similarity in how individuals treated you and the outcome, and something about you finding peace in that as it pertains to yourself in the way that you showed up with these individuals, whether that be platonic, family, or whatever the case may be. It's something about a similar response that was repetitive in nature, repeated throughout these people, and you don't respond, or you don't look at it, you don't soak, you don't react like you used to, you don't self-blame like you used to, like the target and the goal was by the enemy. You no longer do that. You see it from a higher perspective. You have the wisdom and the understanding of why these people made these particular choices. You even gotten the opportunity to have these people come back and in their enlightened version of themselves admit that, the truth of it all, show you accountability in their apology with sincerity, and show their appreciation, and how much you actually truly helped them, and how they feel like, they low-key, fumbled. But they have a lot of love for you, and they respect you. They value you. They view you as somebody high honor, and they just have this deep respect for you, like a love that just never dies. Whether they get to be with you again or not, be friends or not, just hear from you here and there, even get to see you, not even in person. Like, people are grateful just for that. It's something about you leaving a lasting impression in people's lives due to your authenticity and your pure love that you give, that you desire, in which that's why you give it. All right, you guys. So, also, there could be a significant person passing away. You could be finding out, or you could find out, or someone could be finding out about something. Like maybe this person been dealing with something for some time, and they could be, young, like considered young for their age and for the time that they're passing as well. I heard today, 1414 could be significant, but I heard uh, today when I was reflecting on just sharing a part of my life with somebody, um, and what I was hearing, or what I was thinking, that what I would usually tell someone in regards to that story, what I didn't tell them, was a heart attack. I learned that a heart attack doesn't care about your age, or doesn't have an age. So something about that could be significant. Somebody could be having some type of heart issues, congenital heart failure, some type of heart issues. And you know, like how sometimes people pass from heartbreak. Sometimes you can have heart issues due to which all your emotions and things are actually in your brain, but you can have heart issues due to, because Spirit talks about having a hardened heart and retaining the softness of your heart. So it's something about a person with somebody who has a hardened heart or cold-hearted energy could be suffering from some type of heart issues, no matter their age. That could be significant. Something about hair loss could be significant as well. Yep. There's something about just being mindful of not torturing yourself to achieve some type of desired result that may not even be in alignment with what the Most High desires for you, okay, or has predestined for you. And something about, you're much beautiful doing it God's way, or you'll be much happier to accept it how God presented it, or how God gave it, or how God gave it, or how it came when God presented it the first time, instead of you trying to control something, and then end up making a mess, end up having to do more than necessary, doing more than you would have to do if you would have just let things be as it is. Yeah. There's something about you being in peace, being steadfast in peace, being the calm, being the actual calm in the storm. So being in that energy of peace, be still, when people around you could be kind of chaotic or high strung, or certain individuals that's focused on you. You just being very calm. There's something about music. If you make music, or your art can be very uplifting to you. Something about you reflecting on your poetry, your spoken word, your music, or going and looking and reflecting, looking at some type of art piece, or dancing, whatever your art may be, is something about that being like one of your soul's unique remedies to not only uplift you, but hone in on your focus, keep you calm, cool, and collected in the face of a challenge, or something that is meticulous, requires a lot of patience and tact. And it could be, let's say you're trying to do it and you kind of keep messing up, but it's something about you just being more patient through the process and utilizing your art to help keep that calm. All right, you guys. That's all I have for you for now. Uh, but again, this is the Authentic Empress. I hope this provided some clarity for you guys, and I will see you next time.